guys, real quick. I just wanted to show you. So this is my Ford F-150 Baja TL-01, Tamiya TL-01 project, and I picked up a set of turnbuckles, like actual Tamiya hop-up turnbuckles for the TL-01, because with the original arms that are on the TL-01 kit, the original plastic arms, you know, you can't really. There's no adjustment, right? So this is just the length that they are, and that's just what it is. But now, with rally tires or touring tires, it's not that big of a deal. The toe-in is slightly, you know, it's just a slight toe-in, you know, and that's understandable. It's a speed thing, you know. You want to go in a straight line. You know, it's straighter with regular tires, but with these tires, these big off-road tires, the CC01 tires, this won't work. The toe-in is just too extreme, and I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's because the tires are wider, but the toe-in was so extreme that it really wasn't going. It wasn't picking up the right amount of speed. So I got the turnbuckles. We're gonna install those right now, and we're gonna see if we can adjust it so that we get a little bit better toe-in, toe-out, you know, adjustability. You know, so that these things can run as best as possible. I don't want to tear up, you know, like the insides of the tires and not the rest of the tire, you know. So we'll get right to it in a second. Okay, so I got the turnbuckles on, and I got the wheels almost perfectly straight, straight as I could get them. But I really like that these turnbuckles actually come with a little hex bit here that you can actually. I was adjusting them individually outside, you know, away from the servo and all that stuff, and it was, you know, back and forth, back and forth. But then you just attach them, and then you rotate this piece here, right here, and then it'll come out or in depending on which way you want to rotate the toe in. So it worked out pretty good. That's actually a lot straighter than it was prior, because it was like they were both pointing in dramatically. So like I said, it was getting hung up. But there you go. Got the turnbuckles on. Now we're going to get to painting the body, I think, is the next step. Just because, like, I'm going to get that on there and sand down the wheel wells and stuff like that. I gotta figure out, because the travel of the shocks or the suspension goes up and it'll touch the body, and I don't plan on doing a lot of jumps with this thing, But you never know, you know, whether it hits those sidewalk bumps and stuff like that. You know, it'll bounce, and I don't want it tearing up the body as it goes. So I might raise the body a bit more, although I don't really like the look of it that high. But you know, we'll see. We'll do some trial and error and see what happens. Hey guys, Zero here again, and I wanted to give you guys a quick update on my third Tamiya TL-01 restoration project. The kit itself has been going fine. You guys know that I've thrown some tires on, new suspension arm shocks, you know, things like that, changed the bumper, and I bought a body, and I've been working with painting this body, and I've been frustrated because it's just not, for some reason, this particular body has just not worked out well for painting. Like I've had constant tears in the paint, and the tape's moving the paint, and it's just back and forth and picking up and cleaning and wiping off and, you know, redoing the paint, and it's just frustrating as hell. But I'm close to being to what I'm considering done. I have the body here. I just sprayed the white. And as you can see, I still have the black stuff here to go over, and the tire and the spare tire to fix, and I just did the white. And you can see, like, there's some spots like here that there's paint on the hood that I didn't catch, so I sprayed the white, and now I've got this patch of bluish black fucking overspray there. And this is on the actual outside of the body. This blue stuff here is on the outside of the body, but I don't know how much of it is on the outside and how much of it is on the inside, so it's frustrating as hell right now. And I don't want to peel it all. I don't want to peel the skin off because I still have painting to do, and I don't want to mess this up even more. I could strip it completely down, but honestly, I just am done with doing it. I don't even like this color. I hate this design. I hate this Tamiya scheme. This is one of the few box art schemes I just do not like at all. I should have just fucking painted it a color that I liked and left it at that, but I had to stick. It came with the decals. The guy that sent this to me, he's a friend of mine, a buddy of mine on on Facebook, on a Facebook group of ours, and it came intact with decals and everything, and I felt like, oh man, cool, I can throw a retro body on there and it'll be nice and whatever, but this fucking paint scheme is just aggravating as shit. Making this curve, this wavy curve here, is just, oh, it's such a pain in the ass. And it's not like I haven't done stuff like this before, just for some fucking reason, this body it just did not work out well for me. I don't know why. I'm really disappointed in myself, honestly, for this result. I'm going to try and fix it as much as I can, but honestly, I'm at the point where I'm just going to slap some decals on it and it's going to be done. And that's just what it's going to be. But we'll see. I'll do the black and the rear end, and then I'll show you guys another video of that. Hopefully with the decals on it, it'll kind of cover up some of these mistakes. But I'm very, like I said again, the body is great. I'm just disappointed in myself and the results that I produced with this body. One, being impatient. Two, not taking the time to do the right masking. I was using blue masking tape, painter's masking tape. Terrible, terrible. Do not use that shit for these bodies. It is terrible. It rips the paint right off. It's terrible. Use the Tamiya masking tape. It's designed for it, and it comes right off real smooth, doesn't take any of the paint off, and leaves no residue. I should have done it from the beginning, and I didn't, and that's the result I got for it. So stick with me. I'll show you guys the end result soon. Hopefully it'll justify the work I put into this damn kit. It's not going to stop me from doing others, but I've had some setbacks with my grasshopper restoration, and I'm kind of almost to the point where I'm done doing restorations. I'm very, 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 very close to never doing restorations again, and just buying new kits, or, you know, like new kits, because this is just too frustrating. It's too time consuming, and it's too financially involved. I don't like spending all this money on fixing up some shit that someone didn't take care of in the first place. So All right. Apologize for the negativity, but I just had to get that off my chest. All right, guys. See you in a bit.